Fortune. I'm Paula. I'm here with Karen. And today we are talking a little bit of celebrity gossip. This is something Karen really likes. Now, what's this lady's name? I hadn't heard of her.
Hilaria Baldwin. And she's really captured my imagination. And sometimes we hear a little, kind of tabloidy story. It's like a little morality play that's playing out in someone else's life. And it's really easy to be, throw stones at somebody who's being publicly humiliated and they're the bad guy. But anyway, if you may have heard this story that she was a YouTuber and was, sponsoring all these commercials, being on the cover of magazines. She had married Alec Baldwin. Anyway, she's just a beautiful woman with a beautiful lifestyle and gorgeous.
Beautiful family.
Beautiful 5 little kids. And, it's like all these pictures of like, the whole family wearing matching pajamas, it's just like super cute. But part of her spiel is that she's from Spain, she's from Mallorca, and then that gave her she created this whole persona that was just fabricated. She's a nice. But what I see when I hear this, what she did, is it just resonates with me, because on one hand I'm impressed that she would just have the audacity to just reinvent herself and then put herself as a Latina and put herself on the cover of magazines when she's not. So
it defined Madonna's whole career. I mean, every time you saw Madonna, she had recreated her. She was Evita at one time, or no, Eva, the Evita.
Yeah.
So totally, the freedom and the ability to say who I am is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. I mean, in a way. So if you can, that's one angle, is we all have that possibility. And when you move, well, you don't even have to move to do it. You could just start speaking
Madonna
with a French accent or whatever. I'm so French or whatever. It's okay. But every time you get dressed, we have this tendency, we're so redundant, to put on the same old clothes that we wear, just repetitively, to be creatures of habit. But it's why not add some fun and flair? I mean, it's your movie, so you can add to it whatever you want. So you decide you're going to wear a red hat or a boa constrictor or not a boa constrictor.
There are people who walk around with boa constrictors. They do. I have a friend who dances with one.
Okay, well, there you go. But that's amazing. It's how about a little spice in your life? The other thing, the other side to it is, what's wrong with the real you? What's wrong with being yourself? It's why not retell your story with honesty and integrity, but make it more powerful? So then it's not a victim story, but it's well, I actually have had these challenges in my life, and I feel like I've done pretty good with the hand of cards I got dealt.
Yeah, I think I've heard the phrase imposter syndrome. Here's the deal. Every one of us does it. Not all of us pretend to be more than we are. Some of us pretend to be less. There are people that we encounter, and we've done it ourselves, who just play small. I can't. That's not me. No. And there are other people who hide who we are. Most lies, in my experience, and the studies I've read, are out of fear. Mm-hmm. When you can't be honest about who you are or won't, what's the fear? What's behind that? And what's the toll that it's having on your body and your mind and your psyche? It's not healthy. So there's two sides to that. We kind of started saying, have a little fun, pretend, create who you are. But it doesn't have to be a pretense.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So here's what I love about you and your celebrity gossip. So there are thousands of new celebrity gossip stories every day, right? And we're drawn to the ones that speak to us. We're drawn to the ones that teach us lessons. And if we can find a way to learn lessons through other people, let's do it.
Let's do it. I mean, that everybody is a mirror for ourselves. And when we see something out there that really resonates, maybe we think, oh my God, that's so horrible. I would never do that. But it is a mirror for something.
Yes.
Every horrible person, you wouldn't, well, there's that saying, if you spot it, you got it. So obviously, I'm like a little in awe of Hilaria, because I'm like, that's something, there's some nugget there for me that as I uncover it, I get the treasure. There's some treasure in that. And I do absolutely adore when someone is on the stage of life and they're acting out a morality play where I can just learn a lesson in truthfulness. I mean, there is like a basic truth that every secret will eventually be revealed. There's no lie that you can tell. That there are no lies in the universe. It all comes out anyway, especially now in this day. You know, it doesn't take long for, people to like blow your cover. I mean, but the last thing I want to leave you with is, if there's something that is a little bit shady in your story, like maybe something that really happened, but you're ashamed
Raise your hand
of it.
if you have that. Anyone?
And you really don't want to, so you're really like trying to sidestep what is something in your origin story. Make peace with it, because actually it really makes you awesome and great. Instead of hiding it, embrace it. And then how can you incorporate that, the heart of it, with truthfulness and honesty and integrity? It is, if being Spanish as an origin story gives Hilaria a permission slip for certain behaviors and a certain flair and a certain mystique, how is it possible to just incorporate that same permission slip with maintaining integrity and honesty? And that's really our challenge for all of us. It's like, how can we give ourselves the permission slip to be maybe however it is that we want to be?
So thank you, Hilaria, for the lesson. Brene Brown's book, the Teddy Roosevelt quote, credit goes to the man in the arena. Be out there, be brave, play. Thank you, great lessons.